Hello everyone, I'm Sarah.
David Prescott.
Welcome to 1213 Prescott Way. And if you have not already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when we post another video.
How about that? Expected thing is, hey you, boom, boom, boom. You want something to do?
There it is.
Boom, boom. We have something to say. Try 12, 13 Prescott away. How about that?
We need to keep this open. I need something to hold this up. See how brighter it is? Now, I was wondering why it was so damn dark.
Stick it
Can I
up.
put it up here? Probably not.
Stick it up there. There we go.
Cool.
All right. So what's going on here? What we have here? Looks like
You have potatoes, roasted potatoes. Turn yours around. There we go. Roasted potatoes, barbecue chicken with some corn. I have some noodles with corn, mushroom, carrots. I guess that's it. And bean burgers. What is it? Black bean burgers. And everything is homemade. Doesn't that look delicious? And doesn't that look delicious? Woohoo!
You're like I'm gonna eat all that.
You hold mine to the camera. You gotta do it closer. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Alright, you guys, I am so hungry. I don't know what time it is, but I know it's time to eat. Once again, haven't eaten all day, and it's what, after 3 now?
Hot.
Probably going on 4. Well, you can put the whole thing in the microwave. You hear me? Black bean burger is delicious.
That's because you made a little Soul Brothers.
Grilled onions, ketchup, mustard, lettuce and tomatoes. I forgot I have a smoothie, watermelon and banana smoothie. Do you have juice? Or just a bottle of water?
Oh, yeah, juice. You see the water back there?
Ta-da! Ooh. I'll have a video showing you how I made it. You need a wet nap. have juice behind you on your right left side.
I don't need it.
Mm. That black bean burger is so dang flavorful.
Well, you put some tender loving carrot in them and everything.
Oh, it just disappeared.
I have mine stuck in my hand.
Hmm?
So mine's stuck in my hand. Maybe the pan's on it, huh?
How's your chicken?
Enjoyable.
Looks tender.
Pretty good.
I wasn't going to eat the second burger, but I might. Or at least my eyes say so. What do you think?
You haven't even finished the first one?
I know, I might be talking.
Some water.
What are you guys eating today? Should have been a black bean burger. I don't know, I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again. Grilled onions make a burger.
Really?
Yeah, you're right. I'll only be eating that one. This is our first meal, that's why we're not talking.
And look what time it is now. I got a lot of rest. I'd like to go for some more. But I'm enjoying this right now.
Bite anyone? You know me with broccoli, the only thing missing is broccoli or some green beans. Or both.
I'm pulverizing.
Oh, I was like, what's that? Oh, that was delicious.
You talk like you finished. You finished?
I'm so full. You guys, I mean, ooh. But there is later.
See you later, mater.
I had to get that out of my tooth. Whew. It was well worth the wait. I'm glad we did because, you know, like when you get really hungry, like when I was laying there, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so hungry. But then I was like, excuse me, can't eat right now. I want to eat the black bean burger, you know what I mean?
Right.
It and do your chicken.
Spoil your appetite. Oh, get full.
Well, you know, yeah, that's what would have happened. We'd have had to postpone it, but then I was like, shoot, I don't think I'd want to eat a full, you know, like this. But you guys, delicious. I want to show you again the black bean burger that I made. And like I said, I will tell you how I made it if you look at my shorts video under
Little Soul
black
Brothers.
bean burger.
Little Soul Brothers.
Yeah. It was so delicious. And the longest part was grilling the carrots, because, you know, those take the longest to grill. Other than
See
that.
the carrots and all that mixed up with that? Wow.
First I did onions and garlic and then the carrots. You know, with the little seasons with salt and pepper and cumin and chili powder. And then I took the black beans, rinsed and drained them, and mashed them. Then I added that mixture, the onions and stuff, mixture to the black beans, mixed it all up with some quick oats and some more seasonings. Then formed the patties, put them in the freezer for at least 30 minutes, and so they can firm.
You don't like seeing us
fry
eat?
'em.
I said, do y'all like seeing us eat? Because we sure have a good time.
Yep.
I hope y'all
so
doing
delicious.
too. Hope you are too.
Today is overcast as well. Is it raining? Yeah.
It
I see-
rained.
Well, I see sprinkles on the window again. And they
Look
rained
at that cloud
earlier.
up there.
And I see it moving that way.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you see it? I love to watch it move when it moves fast like that. And today is day 3 of the rain.
I think so. Because it didn't rain too much on the east side.
Here, I'm talking about. Did it rain yesterday?
I don't recall.
I'm gonna try to eat
Remember,
this, guys. I want to eat my food.
I never came back on the side until last night, man.
I just can't remember. At least one more bite. Maybe I'll finish at least one burger.
Well, if you don't do it now, you at least you have it for later.
I have my whole one for later. In the video with I forget what that, oh yeah, when we did the watermelon bowls, Carrie was like, it looks yummy, but not so appetizing now here in Australia since it's cold.
Oh. It's cold in Australia, isn't that something?
Wintertime, I'm like, oh yeah.
Wow. So when it's cold here, it's warm there?
Like Christmas time.
Wow.
I thought I was finished. Tabasco on noodles are delicious.
It does look like a good sandwich.
Whew. Do you want me to tell you my dream? It is crazy, as usual. Well, it's never this kind of crazy. It's just crazy, you know. No violence and all this stuff. Except I don't know if this is violence.
Really?
Okay, so we were driving on the freeway. You were driving. And we're going around the curve. Yeah, I don't know what car, because you're just driving. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Who knows?
I would have said, you know, detail. That's not the, you know, that's not, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm driving around the corner. You know, I mean, you're driving around the corner going fast. Like going, nee. And I'm like, will you slow down? And you know, it's so funny because it looked like, you know, when you're on the 95 in Vegas and you're going south headed downtown, you know, where that spaghetti bowl part is, but you don't reach there yet and you have to go around that curve.
Right.
That's where we were, going around that curve, and you were going fast. And when I was telling you to slow down, excuse me, you just kept going fast. The next thing you know, you flew out the car. And I'm like, first...
I almost had superpowers.
No. This was not on purpose. You were going around, and first something happened to you. I was like looking at you, and that's why the car started going faster. And we were going around the curve. And then he flew out of the car. And then I'm going, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm like, first, and then when you flew out the car, I'm looking at outside the window of the car, and you can see like if it was a hurricane or something, or a tornado. There's just all kind of stuff was blowing outside, you know, all while I was on the freeway going around this dang curve with no driver.
What?
I know. I'm like, what does that mean? I didn't even think about it. Well, I thought when I woke up, I was like, oh, good, it was a dream, you know? But I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I think about that dream. Trying to tell of the future. Be careful. Be doggone careful.
Oh, let me tell you guys. This was so good yesterday. Okay. So I had just videotaped a mukbang. You know, David was, he wasn't here. He was at his show. So after I recorded it, I started uploading it. So I had about 1 to 2 minutes left to upload. And then David calls. So he's telling me that his car wouldn't turn over. Right?
It was turning over, but it wouldn't catch. It wouldn't catch. It wouldn't start. It kept and they cut off.
That's turning over. I thought turning over was starting.
No, turn over.
Like you said, when he goes like that. So he said that he was going to call, you know, a guy from his job, and then if he didn't get in touch with him, then he'll call me back. So I'm still, you know, uploading. So then David, he calls me back and says he needs me to come.
With the tools.
See, I forgot that part again. With the tools. So, of course, I forget the tools, but I had taken the dogs out because that's what I was just getting up to do, to take the dogs outside to the, you know, so they can use the restroom. So I still did that. I took them out. Came back in, you know, got dressed. Well, I was already dressed because I did the mukbang. I just put my shoes on. And I was looking at my phone because I upload my videos, you know, to YouTube on my phone. So it said I had seconds now. And instead of waiting, I said, nah, let me go because I already took the dogs out. I'm driving, so as I'm going to go to get to David, I'm looking, I'm putting in, trying to upload the video again. Now it's saying 3 hours, 7 hours. So I keep deleting it and trying. Every time I tried, it was saying it would take hours. So I said, forget it. I'll just do it later. So anyway, I get to David, and at first it looks like he's in the middle of the street. When I get there, it looks like you're in the middle.
I know.
But as I get closer, you can tell he's on the right side.
But still taking up a little bit of the street, though.
But it's a little, it's kind of like on the line.
Right.
And so this one guy, he works at this hotel right there that's right at the corner. Mm-hmm. Don't want to say his name.
Right.
And he, he's helping David. He's telling him what he thinks it is, by listening to it. So he said, now you have to tell him because I don't know all that stuff.
Well, he was saying that it might be the starter relay or the starter itself, which is connected to the Chevy Pella on the gas tank.
Or the fuel pump.
That's what it was, the fuel pump. There you go, big bug now. Anyway,
the fuel pump or the gas.
Yeah, or then there was also the relay, the fuel pump relay, which is I guess about fuels or something. Anyways, but I also was telling them that my gas gauge always says full. Because I'm telling people.
Ever since he bought the car.
Well, no, it was down some. Then it went up higher. I'm like, okay,
So he say you never put gas in.
You never put the gas. So I'm like, telling people, like, man, my gas is phenomenal. Just driving, just keep driving, I'm visualizing everything. So finally, but how it really occurred. So I'm going around, there's a little shortcut because the traffic was very long and lights. So I went around the shortcut. I go up the hill and I see car, make my right, and I take off and the car just shuts off, I'm like, shut off? And come to find out, the total conclusion was
no. I want to tell, how they help.
That's going to take like 5 hours.
That's the reason I'm mentioning it, because of how kind.
So there's a gentleman who just comes out of nowhere.
No, let me go. Which one?
The first guy. He comes out of nowhere, like he was an angel, just helping out and saying this and doing.
Yeah. So when he said that, he was like saying that. He said, "Let me spray it, right, with the starter spray."
Starter spray, yeah.
And so he went and got some starter spray. He went to Ace?
I don't know how far that was, but
I'm saying he went to the store.
We actually bought
the
starter
some
stuff,
starter spray.
And I offered him money and everything. He said, "No, don't want anything." He then finally said,
and then when David was like, because David kept saying that maybe it's out of gas because he hasn't. And so I was saying that maybe I wasn't thinking it was gas because I'm like, it's saying it's full, but it was, to me, it was like a 2% chance that it would be the gas.
Right. It turned 2% into 100%.
And then he takes gas. He gets the same guy that works at the motel. He gets a gas can, and
there you go, 5 gallons.
He gets gas out of his vehicle, and then he puts it into David's vehicle, and so he sprays it again, and then
It starts. This time it started. Then boom, it cut back off again because of what it was showing that it just needs gas, But
no, you didn't know that
gas
yet.
Yeah,
because that's why the other two. Remember the other guy came over.
Listen, when he put the spray thing, the car cut on.
Then why were you guys doing other stuff trying to figure? Because remember the guy was under the hood while you were turning the gas thing, and he was saying it's not your.
He's trying to do some other things too, but all the time, what the first guy did was. It showed really that it needed gas, but it still could be something else. So that's why the guy kept doing things or listen to the little sound by the gas tank and all these little things. But all the time.
But how did you guys get to the part to say, well, let's go get some gas?
I did. I said, because what's he said? He said maybe the first guy said maybe what we put in there wasn't enough gas. He said it was only a half a gallon, which is nothing. You need at least,
to get to
So finally, I kept thinking about, because I was going to say, honest God true, I was going to tell you when you come, I said, let's go get some gas, and then put that in there. And because just that, but I never said that. And to make a long story short, then another guy came and his wife, and she really, was just like my wife, just
just there.
Yeah, give me thoughts, give me their own little thoughts, asking questions, but still.
I wasn't giving no
thoughts. You kind of did, because I was reading your brain.
Shoot.
Anyway, he was just there trying to help out too. I mean, we went to go get gas. He even stayed there,
Right, David
waited.
and I went to get gas.
Yeah,
and he
just
stayed in the car, him and his
everything.
wife.
And finally, when I came back with the 5-gallon thing, but I must have put about 3 gallons, probably 3 gallons in it, and that thing was heavy, I mean, I could have carried it, but I'm saying, but he came. He was kind of big dude, and he grabbed it. He's like, took it like it was nothing, on with his baby finger and everything. I know it wasn't his baby finger, but anyway, he grabbed it and poured it in the car. Took a while. He said, try it. I said, do I need to spray? He said, no, let's just see something. Car starts up. It was so quiet. The car was so quiet that we were wondering
if it was
what
on.
was even on, And so we pressed the gas and then and that was the problem. So I also was told that if you put what you call the thing again? Gas. The thing one I couldn't think of at first. What you said.
Fuel
pump. So if you put a fuel pump on backwards, it'll read full all the time. So whoever put that fuel pump on,
they probably did it to sell it. I don't know.
But it wouldn't be because they had full gas.
That wouldn't make any difference. Right. But I'm just saying.
But tomorrow I'm still taking.
So then, David, you told me that you invited them.
Yes. So the first guy, because he's working, so I don't think he was gonna come. But I invited them, told them that I was doing a Motown show that same evening, because it was getting kind of close to time for the show, and I had prayed already, actually, just help me get out of this situation. And here they come. It was beautiful. Anyway, make a long story short. So finally, I told them we have a show at 7:30. It was about 6:45. About 6:45, and they said, "Wow, we're leaving. We're going back home tomorrow." I said, "Well, why don't y'all come to the show?" I said, I let them know what's name that I had have a discount for you and everything. And they said, "No, that's all right. We're going to come to the show." And so before they left, they said, "We hope we can make it." But I know they was thinking to themselves, "We're gonna surprise."
Oh, they said, "We hope."
Yeah.
Did you see them when you were singing?
No, not later. Yes, but not in the beginning. I didn't see them until it was break time. I said, "I'm coming out there to see if I see them." And when they walked up to me, I said, "You're because they look different,
They looked the same to me, but because they came up to me when I was standing up dancing, when it was time to leave, and they came up and I was like, I swear I was looking at them like, "You guys are here?"
Yeah, they came. We both helped out. They had a great time.
That was so cool.
And we, my babe.
I thought because they had already left, and I was like, I said, "Shoot, we need to get their phone number," and I ran out there. And it's so funny that how did the couple know who I was talking about? You know what I mean? Because I was like looking like this, and I'm like, "Dang, where'd they go?" And then she goes, "They're right there."
Oh, because in the beginning, I remember I said I gave a what's name to them, so maybe they saw them.
How do they know who I am is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Okay. I wasn't, you know what I mean?
Right. Wow.
How would she know who that's why it was so weird.
That is weird.
and it was the woman, I was telling, with my girlfriend that was there, whose husband also sings, I was telling her that there's this girl, she was sitting on our right side. Yeah, she was sitting on our right side. And she had her hair was natural in an afro, and I just saw her profile, and she had such a beautiful profile. I was telling her, you know who I'm talking about, dark skin, And I was telling Deborah, I was like, dang, she looked like she's a model or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
And I told her the same thing because she's the one who said, they're right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so when I came, after I gave
That's
her my
crazy.
phone number,
That's
then
crazy.
and she was still sitting there in the car.
That's
So I
crazy.
went up to her and told her that. She was like, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like,
how could
yes.
she have known that?
I know. I didn't describe him. I didn't say anything. All I did was talking to myself, and I was looking. I said, because they were standing outside their car right there, and another couple was standing there.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking like this outside the door, and I said, where are they? And then she goes, they're right there. You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
And so,
Good ridiculous.
I know.
So we got the numbers. That was so nice, though. I mean,
I know. Couldn't let them get away without getting their phone numbers. I'm
Mhm.
like, shoot, that was a great deed they did.
it really was. All of them.
And then to come to the show and pay, don't want a discount or anything. I thought that was so cool. That's why I said there are a lot of great people in the world. You just have to draw them to you.
Yeah.
Because some people draw negative people to them, some people draw good people to them, So, it is now officially raining.
It sure is.
Again.
Can't take them outside, that's for sure.
Shoot, I do. I take them when it stops. They like it. Except Isis. Isis is the only one who she'll go out there when them drops start hitting her.
All in the head
She
and
books
everything.
back inside.
I hold my pee.
Isis and Freya and Turk, they don't care. They'll go out there. And Freya just goes. So anyway, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. And we love you. And peace.
See you, my friends.